Hi guys, in this video we're going to talk about prop firms and how specifically one should be able to choose prop firms. Very many traders struggling with choosing prop firms, getting the right environment and getting paid out. In this video I'm going to share with you my experience trading prop firms and specifically how I go about choosing prop firms and the lessons I've learned. Hope you enjoy. This is a commonly asked questions. I get Instagram DMs, I get people calling me, I get WhatsApp messages, and often when I meet up with traders, there's this question that keeps recurring, which is, how do you choose prop firms, or how do you go about choosing prop firms? Now, for context matters, I've been trading prop firms since late 2022, I think 2021, 2022. And I started my first prop firm was my funded FX, my Forex funds which closed some time back, I think last year but one. And ever since then, very many prop firms have come about. Some of them have gone under, some of them have survived. I've lost accounts, I've made money and failed to get paid. I've made money and gotten paid. I've made money and the firm disappeared with my money. And there are also challenges that I felt. So I've gathered quite some experience on what it means or how you should go about choosing your prop firms, because I feel like very many traders don't know how to choose prop firms. And it's not really that they don't know, it's that they are ignorant of the steps that they should take for them to choose the right firm. So what are the steps that you should first take for you to choose the right firms? Number one, payouts. Okay, so prop trading is all about getting paid. That's it. Like, it's not about building a track record. If you're building a track record, you can do it with some smaller $1,000, $2,000 in your account. But if you think about what a prop firm is, a prop firm is basically a leveraged environment for traders to make money, period. So if you're good in your trading and you'll pass the challenge and you'll trade well, then the question that should linger in your mind is, does this firm pay out? And there are very many sources where you can find information on whether the firm pays out. Number one, stop spending time on Instagram and start spending time on X. It's on X that you realize traders post a lot about prop firms. Traders complain a lot about prop firms which don't post. Traders are constantly engaging with staff, including the CEOs and members of staff for some of these companies on X. And people also talk a lot about the experiences with different prop firms. So by just spending your time on X and following the right people, you will be able to quickly understand which firms are reliable, which firms are not reliable, why firms are reliable and why some firms are not reliable. So number one is check on their payout reliability, and you can do that in three ways. Number one is what I've said. Go on X, check what traders are saying. Number two, use Trustpilot, check what traders are saying. And number three, look at what is going on under Prop Firm Match, which is basically a company that was invented to help traders choose prop firms. It helps you match which prop firms really work and how they work differently. So very, very important for you to understand about the reliability of you getting your payout, because there's nothing more frustrating than doing a challenge for 3, 4, 5 months, passing the challenges, and then you finally make your $2,000, $3,000 and you don't get paid. It's very frustrating. So number one is payout. Number two, what are the rules of the prop firm? Okay, prop trading is all again about rules. So you're in a leveraged environment with some rules designed to help you make money or designed to knock you out of the game. It depends on how you want to look at it. And when you're looking at the rules, that essentially want you to specify on things like news trading, weekend holding, daily drawdown, and overall drawdown. So if a firm has a 10% drawdown, another one has an 8% drawdown, there's a high chance the 10% drawdown is better, because 10% is a 2% difference in prop trading is quite big, because if you're trading at 0.25%, for example, per trade, those are 10 trades that you take with a 2% margin. That's a very big number that can allow you to go into drawdowns and come back. So look at the drawdowns, maximum, and the daily drawdown. So I've lost 2 accounts now due to the daily drawdown, and it's because sometimes I fail to realize that this farm is 4, not 5, or this farm is 5, not 4. So that can really confuse you, and you need to be aware so that you can know how much fluctuation you're allowed to take place in your account every week when you're trading. So another thing that you should really pay attention to is rules of the prop firm. Number 3 is transparency. Okay, transparency is critical for a firm to function. So if you see a firm offering you very many offers, offers that are unrealistic, be very careful. If you see a company that you can't put a face on, you don't know anyone on social media who's doing or who's running in the company, you don't know anyone who's benefited from the company, no one is talking about the company, then you should know that their transparency is not clean. If a company is transparent, I think a trader should be able to understand from the challenge all the way to the payout how their systems works and how things function in that environment. Do you get payouts after 14 days? Do you get payouts after 30 days? Do they really take place? Is anyone complaining they have not gotten their payouts? Did someone purchase their challenge but they did not get their account? Did someone purchase their challenge but did not pass? Or did not pass, they passed but they did not receive the second credential? These nitty-gritties that you might think are not critical are also very, very critical, So you really need to look at the transparency. I like firms like my funded FX. I see their CEO is very active. I like funding Pips. I see their CEO is very active. I like Alpha Capital. I like FTMO. I like Funded Next. Those are companies that if you do some keen research, it's very, very easy to put a name on these faces, to put a face on these names, to be able to know this is the guy running it, this is what he believes in, this is where he trades, this is why he's doing it, this is the mission behind the company. So you learn a lot also from just checking out those things on transparency. And then you also need to check Trustpilot reviews. If you go to the first 4 or 5 pages and you find that of the reviews that are there, 3 out of 5 are about complaints, do away with that company. A good company will have 1 or 2 complaints, and those complaints will often not be, they won't have weight. Like for example, sometimes you'll find that trader makes a mistake, then complains to the prop firm that, oh, you kicked me out because of this rule, I did not know the rule existed, or this is not a fair rule. While initially the firm has clearly listed the rule exists, and this is how it functions, and the trader probably did not understand. That is the trader's problem. So you need to go on Trustpilot, search, understand these companies, understand how they function, understand who runs them, understand the trader's experience with them. Did the traders have any experiences, have any difficulties with drawing money? Did they have any difficulties getting their payouts? Did they have any difficulties getting their accounts? And the minute you notice that difficulties are becoming more than the positives, pay attention. That is a red flag, and a very big red flag. Number 4, nowadays I look at the available platforms. So since MT4 and MT5 stopped licensing their technologies to brokerage firms, we've gotten new platforms invented, TradeLocker, C-Trader, Merge Trader, DX Trade. There is a lot that has been invented for traders to be able to benefit, which is a good thing again, because MT4 and MT5 should not be able to say that you can't start a prop or you shouldn't trade. But some of these platforms are quite complex, and some of these platforms are hard for someone who's starting out to use, and especially if you're managing multiple accounts, merging them can be quite challenging. So before you buy a firm, look at the available platforms. Do they have C-Trader? Do they have MT4? Not MT4. Do they have C-Trader? Do they have what's this other one? Do they have MT4? Do they have MT5? Which platform are you conversant with? Are you willing to utilize this platform over this one? And why should you let go of the trade-offs? Then I also like looking at how long a company has existed. Just like the laws of nature, someone who's lived long enough has seen more, has survived more, and whatever does not kill you makes you stronger. So FTMO is definitely the best company. Why? They've existed the longest and they have not had many scandals. That's a valid reason for them to be one of the best companies. You know, most companies come and leave, but them, they've been able to stay in business for quite long without messing up traders and without very many complaints, especially from guys saying, you know, we didn't get paid out or we had some unfair treatment. So also looking at how long a company has been in business is very critical. And the final one I'd look at is the scaling opportunities. If you look at FTMO, there's a chance for you to grow from even being booked to being booked, and for you to even get access to real capital. So I'd want to look at something that is likely to offer such a trajectory, because ultimately I tend to believe that that is the direction that you should be taking if you're interested in growing and multiplying your money. So those are the things that pay attention to when I'm choosing prop firms, and I hope you've gathered 1 or 2 lessons that are going to be helpful in how you choose your prop firms.
So yeah guys, hope you've enjoyed that video that Ken has talked about on how to choose prop firms and to be on the right side of prop firms. We've lost prop firms because of selecting them badly, but Ken has done a good brief review of how you should select prop firms. But we get more in depth on this, and we have a new prop firm course that will be fully online that's coming soon this November, where you guys are planning to take your trading to the next level, to become a professional trader where you can consistently remove profits from the prop firm industry. We have that course coming, and the form is below. If you're interested in that prop firm, where we not only teach you how to choose a prop firm, but we teach you from what are prop firms, how to choose, how to pass a prop firm, how to trade them, and how to maintain and become profitable in the prop firm space in the long term. We have all that integrated in one course and in one place, and we are very, very excited to have you guys be part of it. It's going to be very affordable, and why not? Why not take your trading expertise to the next level as we go into 2025? This is a skill that no one can take away from you. So fill in the form below, become a part, first come, first serve, and we're going to have this prop firm coming very, very soon. Other than that, it's the festive season and we are doing giveaways. So if you want to become a part of the brand, a part of Financial Hub, when you're working with this logo held up high, you're not only telling people that you're a Forex trader, but you're telling them that you're revolutionizing the Forex industry, the Forex trading space, not only in Kenya, but around the world and in Africa as a whole. So follow us on our social media platforms at Financial Hub Forex Academy. Subscribe to this channel for more giveaways. I just did one giveaway this week and next week, and the other following weeks we have a lot of giveaways to give out this festive season. So hope you've enjoyed. Like I always say, stay woke, stay financially literate. I'll see you soon. Peace.